welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Rachel Webb. I'm an owner and craft educator here at Oak and Lamb. Today we're talking about why you might want to go ahead and grab a Cricut for Christmas this year. There is a lot of potential in these machines, so much, way more than you probably think. And today we're going to share with you some really great, reasonable points as to why this might need to be under your tree this year. One of the top reasons why the holiday season is a great time to snag one of these machines is because Cricut usually has some really good sales on these machines on their website around Black Friday. So of course, if you were a little bit of a planner, if your loved one who's going to be buying you one of these, or if you want to buy one for yourself, I don't blame you. Definitely check the Cricut website, check Amazon for great deals during the holidays like Black Friday. They usually have some great deals on these machines, which is great. Another reason why it's a good idea to grab these during the holiday season is because during the colder months when you and your family are stuck indoors more, it's a great way to go ahead and use that isolated time indoors to learn something new and to have fun as a family and play around with a machine like this. So it kind of gives you something to do when you're pecking on the window, wishing you could be outside, but it's just too cold to be out there. So if you're one of the types that goes a little bit stir crazy in the winter, this is a really good way to keep your mind occupied and not be so crazy wanting to get out of the house because, you know, you're stuck indoors, it's colder, enjoy your time if you can, and a great way to enjoy your time is by using a Cricut. Another reason to grab a machine this time of year is I think that a lot of people need to do more investing in themselves, especially if you happen to be a full-time mom, if you're a stay-at-home mom, if you're a full-time working mom, if you work outside the home and then you come back home, you know, the cooking and the cleaning and the, you know, or maybe you just have a full schedule, you're busy all the time. You don't make a lot of time for yourself and you don't invest in you a lot. Buying one of the machines here is a great first step to investing in yourself. Being able to spend some money on something for you to invest in is going to be great in the long run. Make sure that you take that first step, invest in yourself. You will be absolutely astounded at what all you can create and accomplish with these machines. And the confidence it gives you is just amazing over time. Every day you learn more and you become more capable, and it's incredible. So if you need to invest in yourself, these Cricuts are a great way to do that because it's not a huge investment, and it also allows you to use a space that might not be super big for this hobby. As you can see, these are relatively small machines. There is a Cricut Venture, which is larger. However, for a basic, fresh out the gate Cricut beginner, one of these machines here, one of these two, is phenomenal as well. So you really don't need that much space in your home to be able to use these. So it's not a lot of investment up front. It doesn't take up a lot of space. You really don't have to spend that much as far as startup costs with these machines, especially if you have a craft in mind that you want to create. You can always just start there, start small, and then work your way up as you gain that confidence. Another reason to grab this for Christmas this year is it will save you money. Now, this is actually the reason why Becca purchased a Cricut to begin with. It was to save money on the custom t-shirts she was buying all the time for her family. Depending on the holidays or celebrations that happened in her or her children's lives, she was spending a lot of money buying on Etsy or from companies here in town for custom t-shirts. She was looking online to find a way to create custom t-shirts very affordably, and guess what popped up? A Cricut machine. And of course, not just t-shirts, but creating custom projects, custom gifts for your friends and family. You can save so much money by getting your Cricut, mastering this machine and doing that yourself, which is incredible. So if you want to save some money on some of those big ticket items like, you know, holiday gifts or birthday gifts, if you want to personalize things along the way that you never thought you could personalize at home, the Cricut is the way to do that. Another reason why a Cricut machine might need to be on your list for Santa is the ability to learn a new skill. I think this is something that we take for granted in life a lot. And also, Usually it's scary to a lot of us. You would be shocked at how many people through our business have come to us and said, I ordered a Cricut machine and I took it out of the box, got scared, put it back in the box, put it on the shelf, and haven't touched it in years. It's incredible how many people took the leap to purchase the machine and then you get scared. You get super, super scared. So learning a new skill can be difficult. We completely understand, but it is oh so rewarding. If you take the time out of your day, you might even need to schedule it in your day if you need to. Me time, me time, me time. You're going to be sitting down, using your brain, getting those cogs working, those cogs spinning to learn a new skill. You will be able to apply the skills you learn all throughout your life. You'll never walk around a home decor store again the same way you used to when you have the creativity and the knowledge that you know how to create that. You can be like, oh, well, I love that. I know that I could create that at home. I could use my Cricut to do X, Y, and Z. It really changes your perspective and gives you so much confidence to know that you can create things that you see out in the world. And even better, you can create things you've never seen out in the world. Brand new, incredible things for any type of occasion. Learning a new skill is absolutely incredible. It's something that you can do super easily. Now, the Cricuts themselves out of the box, unfortunately, do not come with any kind of rule book. They come with no type of instruction manual. But at Oak and Lamb, we have that for you. If you become a member, whether that's for a month or for a year, you do get some free courses teaching you from taking it out of the box to completely mastering Design Space to making projects, all of it and everything in between. We teach you how to do that slow at your own pace. You get these videos forever. It is an incredible value. So if you want to grab a Cricut, make sure you also grab that membership and you can master these machines super quickly and super easily at your own pace and at your own skill level. You will be a master in no time. Nothing is worse than grabbing one of these out of the box and not knowing what to do or how to use it or how to get the, your money's worth out of this. This is an investment. And if you invest in yourself and grab this machine, you also need to invest in yourself to hone in a great skill of teachers to be able to train you on how to use them properly. And like I mentioned, those great free courses for Oak and Lamb members is exactly what you need. So grab the membership today. On top of those courses, you also get our incredible library of over 1,000 digital cut files. We also have some great member-only content and training videos and all kinds of things, along with a member-only Facebook group that is most of our members' absolute favorite perk. It is where all types of like-minded crafters come together, ask questions, post pictures, have a great time. Because Oak and Lamb is not just a Cricut community, there is so much inspiration there, and it is an incredible place to go and to be your crafty outlet in every single day. Just learning something new and getting inspired by all different types of people all around the world. If you would like to join, please take advantage of our yearly discount. Use the code 35OFF, that's 35 off, to get $35 off your very first year with us here at Oak and Lamb. Click the code, join the membership. You will absolutely love being a member of our flock today. If you're wondering what else you can do with these machines, how else you could make it worth it to get a Cricut this year for Christmas, you can make money. We know so many people who have used their Cricut to create a business, some part-time, some weekend businesses, and some full-time businesses creating craft products to sell on Etsy, to sell to friends and family, to sell on Facebook Marketplace, to sell at craft fairs in their hometowns, all different types of things. It's incredible. And the way that you do that is super simple. You need to find great cut files made by amazing graphic designers that have a free commercial use license, or you pay for a commercial use license with the cut files that you use. Here at Oak and Lamb, every single one of our digital cut files in our membership has a free commercial use license, which means you can sell any and all crafts that you make using our cut files completely free. It's amazing. So that's another great perk of membership, like there aren't enough already. But making money with your Cricut is super easy and super simple, especially if you choose to sell crafts that you are very passionate about making. There are some things that always sell. There are things that sell during great times of the year, like holiday crafts. And there are times and things that you guys can sell depending on what's hot or what's trending. There's just so many different avenues that you could go depending on what you are passionate about making with your machine. One other thing that's phenomenal that you probably don't think about whenever you choose to dive into Cricut is making so many new friends. Once you dive into this Cricut machine and this world, you will understand there is a whole lot of people out there that have these machines, that know how they work, that can help you and inspire you, and you can inspire them and you can help them, and just really get connected with people in your community, or not in your community but online in your community, to allow you to feel, super engaged and connected with the community. It's amazing. So you make a lot of new friends, you meet a lot of new people who have this love of crafting that you have. And one of the most phenomenal things about it is someone might buy this machine just to make cards, and you might buy the machine just to make t-shirts, and then maybe you inspire each other and you end up buying some of the adaptive tools if you have the maker, and you start creating different things and fall in love with different types of crafts, because these Cricut machines are very, very versatile. You cannot just make one thing. They cut over 300 to 400 materials, which is incredible, and they do so much, so much. Honestly, you could make a new, different project every day, probably for years, and not ever use the same material. It's incredible. So you can make a lot with these. You can make a lot of incredible new friends with these. So if you're looking for a community to kind of lift you up and allow you to kind of de-stress and have a great stress release, and gain a community of friends that will understand how much blood, sweat, and tears that you have poured into a project or something like that, it's a great way to gain access to that, is by grabbing one of these machines. You'll fall in love with it super soon. You'll fall in love with the crafts you make. You might, on our private Facebook group, fall in love with someone else's craft that they made with their Cricut. Start trying it out. Start using your Cricut to its full potential. Because so many people purchase the Cricut for a specific craft, like I mentioned, and end up making 20 to 30 different things, and not even making what they bought it for anymore, because they fell in love and found a passion for something else. It's honestly incredible how you can optimize this machine for so many different craft types and so many different walks of life. It's amazing. They're so versatile. That being said, the Cricut world can be very overwhelming. When you walk into design space and you walk into this world, there's a lot of new vocabulary, a lot of new tools to learn, a lot of new materials. It can be very overwhelming, but that is why courses like those at Oak and Lamb are designed to help you take the worry, take the fear out of that for you, and just allow you to sit back, relax, and master your machine at your own pace. We don't want you to be overwhelmed. We don't want you to be scared. There are several Cricuts on the market now. There are Cricut Makers, Cricut Maker 3s, Cricut Explorer 3s, Cricut Joys, Cricut Joy Extras. Back behind us here, we have our Cricut Venture. There's a lot of them. So, which one should you buy? Which one do you need to get? We do have some content on this. I will link it above, but just kind of narrowing it down for you. As a beginner, you do not need a Cricut Joy, so you can actually take these two out of the equation. And the only reason is they're pretty limited. Now, you might think, well, limited must be good for a beginner, but you want to invest in a machine that you have a lot of potential with. That way, when you unlock that potential and you see what you want to create and you go down different avenues, you'll see and be able to hone better what you want to make with these adaptive tool capabilities of the Maker Series machines. So, just because of that, we don't recommend the Joy or the Joy Extra for brand new beginners. They are great machines, don't get us wrong, and I could go into a spiel all about this. It's a whole other video as to which machine you should definitely get. We also would not recommend the Venture for a brand spanking new Cricut beginner. Again, it's a wonderful, wonderful machine. It's super big. It does amazing things, just like the Joy and the Joy Extra. However, for a beginner, we would recommend a Maker Series machine or the Explorer 3 Series machine. The difference in both of these is the adaptive tool system of the Cricut Maker. This allows you to use things like the rotary blade for cutting fabric, the knife blade for cutting wood, and so on and so forth. There's several different blades. Whereas the Cricut Explorer 3 has both clamps, A and B, but this one does the fine point blade, which cuts most materials, and then it also has clamp A where you can add your pins, your scoring stylus, and things like that. Now you might be thinking, well, that sounds like a big difference. It's really not a humongous difference as far as what you can create. If you know you probably never want to cut fabric, if you know you might not really want to cut wood that much, go with the Explorer 3. because it's a wonderful machine. It's amazing. It does a lot. It is a little bit cheaper. But if you want to make sure that you have the ability to use all of the capabilities of these machines, if you so choose, get the maker. It is a little bit more expensive. However, it also is the top of the line machine. Now, personally, Rachel personally, I would buy the Explore 3. That is simply because I never really find myself wanting to cut wood. When we have cut wood, we haven't had 100% success with it. We don't love cutting wood. And I personally don't cut fabric very much at all. I cut felt a little bit, which you can cut with the fine point blade depending on the felt that you choose. But I would find myself using this to cut vinyl, heat transfer vinyl, and paper more than anything. So I would pick the Explore 3. Becca would choose the maker because she cuts fabric a lot. She cuts felt a lot. So she definitely wants the adaptive tool system to be able to use that rotary blade. And there are lots of blades and lots of adaptive tools that you can use with this. And inside that membership, in that free course, we do have a great printable guide that you can print out that shows all the blade charts, shows all the mats and what to use the mats, you know, which color goes with which materials. It really breaks down absolutely everything. But just know, if you want the top of the line, if you want everything there is to have in a Cricut machine, get the Maker Series Machine 3. The Explore 3 is phenomenal as well. These two machines you definitely need to pick from. If money's not a factor, go ahead and get the Maker. It does everything that this does and more. If money is a factor and you don't think that you're going to want to use wood at all, get the Explore 3. Or you can save up a little bit more and get that Maker. Honestly, to each their own. I just really want to take the guesswork out of this because there are a lot of machines, so I want to narrow it down to 2 for you as well. Don't be overwhelmed. Both of these are phenomenal machines, and we cannot wait to help you master these through that great free course at Oak and Lamb. We can't wait to do that with you. But I hope that you did enjoy this video. I hope that maybe you share this video with a loved one that maybe will pop one of these under your tree this Christmas. That would be a great gift, I'm sure. I love these Cricuts. We use them every single day. We are so inspired and uplifted every day with what we can create with these and how we can change, you know, gift giving with these and put our personal touch on something. And, you know, we don't have to stress anymore and run to the store or spend a ton of money personalizing something. We can do it ourselves, which is super amazing. And you can too if you grab a Cricut machine. So thank you all for watching. Be sure to subscribe down below. It is a great way and a free way to support what we do. Like the video if you did enjoy it. Ring that bell to get notifications when we have and post more videos like this. Also, don't forget to comment down below. Let me know which machine you're getting. If you have them, if you have all of them, if you have 3 of them, if you have 1 of them, let me know which machines that you have. Let me know which is your favorite. I'll always love learning from you guys. And as always, I will see you another day for another video. Don't forget to click down below and join and become a member of our flock today. We cannot wait to see you over there in the private Facebook group of Oak and Lamb.